Shawn, you were one of the first true freshmen to see the field on Saturday. What was it, just that feeling like to get out there and get in to see some game action?
I mean, it was crazy just running out of the tunnel at the beginning of the game, seeing how many people was really out there in the stands, and just the energy that everybody brought. So it was definitely a crazy experience. It was good.
How much did that day and that moment kind of live up to what you expected or your expectations going in?
It meant everything to me. That's something I prayed and dreamt about since I was a kid. Just being able to actually go out there and suit up and see the field is a blessing for surely. So it definitely meant a lot. My family came to see me, so it was good.
How do you think you did in your opening performance?
I feel like I did decent. There's a lot that we gotta work on, a lot that I gotta work on. So just taking it day by day, seeing it week after week.
Shawn, what's it say about the kind of camp you put forth just to earn the coach's trust to be one of the true freshmen, to get out there and get some meaningful reps?
I feel like it means a lot. Just knowing that they trust me enough to go out there and not fall off, just being able to do what the starters were doing, being able to see up to their praise. So it means a lot for me and to the coaches.
When you went back into the film room, just what were some things that stuck out as far as things you're going to try to work on moving forward, and what else, what were you happy about with those snaps?
Something I got to work on definitely is just tackling. A lot of guys are bigger now, the game's faster, so I definitely got to be able to tackle. And playing the corner position, I got to be able to cover. So those are two things I definitely focus on in the film room. And some things I did good at, just being game ready. I feel like when they put me out there, I wasn't surprised, I wasn't nervous. I was just ready to compete and play ball for my team.
Was it just like the experience of the scrimmage, or was it like a totally different,
It was totally different. Just being out there with a full stadium and everything's faster. It might not go how you expect, so just being able to stay on your feet and adjust whenever you need to, that's the biggest difference from a scrimmage.
You mentioned tackling. I mean, that's going to be really important this week. What's it like
Yeah.
being a DB but preparing for a team that's going to run the ball as much as Central Michigan does?
It means just as much as anybody else on the team, because when the ball comes out there to the edge, you got to set the edge, or you got to be able to tackle just to see another down, or if you got to get off the field as a defense. So tackling is definitely a big part of the game, especially for this week.
Central Michigan is a run-heavy team, but how do you stay with your assignments in case they do pop a pass on you guys?
Just not falling for all the little stuff. They're going to run the ball so much, they'll probably hope to catch us sleeping on the outsides at the corner position. Just knowing our keys and being disciplined with what we got to do, and then the rest will play out.
if there was a senior in high school in Harrisburg or someplace right now, it was like, hey Shawn, what's that thing about college football that like they don't tell you, or that was a big surprise? What would you tell them?
Just for somebody in high school about college football, just your free time. We got a lot of free time, but at the same time, we got a busy schedule. So just making sure that you able to manage your time, that you can do the right things, and just keeping your head on straight. Those are the biggest things I'd tell them.
Do you think being here, getting in January and going through spring, that helped you kind of adjust to like what the schedule's like, what the time constraints are like?
I definitely felt it helped. Being fresh out of high school, just coming up here in January a little early, hopping right into the winter workouts, just the early schedules, early practices. I had school around that time, so definitely it was a good adjustment.
What was it like going into a season? I assume that's much different from spring ball, right? Like there's a bigger time commitment to football, I guess, during the regular season.
Just the time that we put in as a team, as a defense, offense, the whole team in general. We spend so much time here just going over film and going over plays that this is our time. This is what we got to do. So it's definitely a big thing.
I'm sure you're trying to take in a lot and learn a lot, but when you have three guys, older guys, Rashad and Taman and Sharian, that you're kind of learning from, what can you take from each of those guys that you could apply to your game?
It's something I learn from them guys every day. Like I said, they're very vocal with us. They're leaders on the team. So sometimes if they're not telling me too much, just watching them, see how they go about it. I know that they rehab very well. They watch a lot of film. And they're just great football players. They have great football IQ. So just trying to look up to them guys and see what they do, and trying to follow in their steps and see where I'm comfortable and how I can do it to my own twist. It's the biggest thing.
Anything else? Shawn, thank you.